Hi everybody, welcome to the very first edition of Mountain-Rhyne Weekend Recap. I'm your host, Wes McKinney. This show will feature everything you need to know about Concord athletics for the week coming and the weekend that just happened here for the Concord University Mountain Lions. Leading off today's show is the Concord University football team who took the field for the very first time Saturday night at Callahan Stadium against nationally ranked Lenoir-Rhyne. The Mountain Lions overcame a 21-0 deficit in the first half to win 24-21. A big impact player in that game was safety Devon Marion, who was making his very first appearance on the field since 2010. Here's what he had to say about returning to the lineup.
Missing the last 5-6 games and then missing all of last year, it feels real good to finally make it back out there and make a few plays for my team and most importantly get a win as a whole unit.
Now in that game Saturday night, play was delayed for an hour due to thunderstorms in the area. Here's what head coach Garen Justice had to say about the effects the delay had on his team.
So much of the wide receiver game is timing, and I think that delay hurt those guys a little bit. They get their route timing before they go out, and now you got to go back and warm up, and your arms tight, and the fact that we're going 3 and out, it doesn't really allow your arm to get very loose. So that had something to do with it.
The football team will be back in action this Saturday when they play host to Winston-Salem State. Kickoff is set for 1 p.m. here in Athens. The Concord University women's soccer team was at home this weekend to start their season against 2 PSAC opponents. The women drawed East Strasburg on Saturday afternoon 0-0, and then on Sunday afternoon the Lady Lions came up just short, losing a close 2-1 contest against Kutztown. Allie James had the score for Concord in that contest. As for the cross-country team, they was in Myrtle Beach this past weekend for the Coastal Carolina Invitational. Big things happening for the team down there as Robbie Peters won the men's race. Brad Dugan also was a top 10 finisher for the Mountain Lions, running 16:22, good enough for 10th place. On the ladies' side, Chelsea Calloway was 9th for the Lady Lions, just getting under 20, and as Rachel Williams finished 12th for the Lady Lions at Coastal. They have the week off. They will be back in action in 2 weeks when they travel to Virginia Tech for the Virginia Tech Alumni Challenge. From the men and women on the cross-country course to the Lady Lions on the volleyball court, the team traveled to Millersville, Pennsylvania this past weekend to participate in the Millersville Marauder Clash Tournament. Lady Lions ended up 2-2 over the weekend. They had wins over Wilmington and the host Millersville. They will kick off their home slate tonight at 6 p.m. at the Carter Center here on campus. Finally, the men's soccer team kicked off their season in Muskingum University in Ohio. The men fell 8-0 to Trevecca Nazarene on Friday night, but did come back with a strong contest to earn a draw against the host Muskingum 0-0 on Saturday afternoon. That's going to do it for this edition of the Mountain-Rhyne Weekend Recap. I'm your host, Wes McKinney. As always, you can get complete coverage of the Concord University Mountain Lions at the website cumountainlions.com. Thanks for watching, and we will talk to you next week.